Hello, today we are here to share about the germinations of seedling using planting sponge. So without wasting our time, let's move on to the first step.
Fill the seeding tray with around 2 cm height of water. Then take one strip of planting sponge that being soaked with seed and place in the seeding tray. Slowly press the sponge with your palm until the sponge is fully compressed, and then hold the sponge for 10 seconds at fully compressed stage. Release the pressure very slowly to allow water to be absorbed into each cube of the planting sponge. Make sure you apply the pressure evenly while pressing the planting sponge so that the water can be absorbed in each cube of the planting sponge evenly. When the planting sponge is filled with water, it will not float on the water anymore.
Repeat previous step for another strip of planting sponge, then have to make sure every planting sponge are fully absorbed by water. Then make sure there is spacing between each strip of the planting sponge.
Make sure every cube of planting sponge are soaked with seed. If there is any seed falling out from the sponge, just sew back the seed. Deep enough where you can still see them but cannot touch them on the surface of the planting sponge. Put the planting sponge that being absorbed with water on the seeding tray and then add water until it reaches 1 cm height of the planting sponge. Place the seeding tray with egg strip of planting sponge in a dark, cool environment for 2 days. After 2 days, take out the seeding tray with planting sponge from dark, cool environment. This is how the conditions of seeds being germinated on planting sponge. Then, we have to remove the leftover water on the seeding tray. After that, we have to put back the seeding tray. Add nutrient water until it reaches 1 cm height of the planting sponge. Expose the seedling under 2 hours of direct sunlight per day from day 3 until day 6. This is how the difference between direct and indirect sunlight. Start to place the seedling under 4 hours of direct sunlight per day from day 7 until day 15. Remember to add 1 cm height of nutrient water when the planting sponge is not immersed in water. On day 7, we have to trim and left only one seedling that growing well in each cube of the planting sponge. This is how the growth of seedling on day 15, which is ready for transplant.